What's going on, everybody? Well, More Life has dropped and Drake is back on top. Apple sales don't lie. The dude is really out here just doing whatever he wants pretty much at this point. Just so you guys understand, guys and girls understand, it's more of the same of Drake. And when I say more of the same of Drake, I mean it's more of he's continuing to grow with everything that he drops. And it's going to still be those guys and those girls going to say, yeah, but this and that, whatever like that. The bottom line is, at some point, they're going to have to give this young man some credit. He does feature Kanye West and Young Thug on the album, and it was kind of crazy to me when I first, looked at it. I had to look at the track list, and I'm like, hold up. As I'm listening, I'm like, why the hell is Young Thug here? If you guys don't understand the whole situation that went down with Young Thug and Lil Wayne, it got really violent. Allegedly, people tried to kill Lil Wayne off his bus that was affiliated with Young Thug, whatever like that. So I didn't really understand how that was working out. Either way, it's money. Business is involved, so we have to look at it at that standpoint. Even though we try to figure that some people are not going to go that route. Once somebody that you're cool with is in your corner, you're not going to actually go and do a collab with somebody else. But maybe somewhere along the line, they were able to figure out what was going on with the whole Young Thug thing. We do know that Rick Ross has completely. I don't know how to describe what he's done to Birdman's character in Rivals Become Idols. But at the same time, we have to just let's talk about this album. It's better than Views, so let's just jump out right there and just say that I was very shocked that Views didn't win anything. It was a very I don't know how to explain with these award shows how they vote. I don't know what's going on, but we have to understand that on Drake's albums you get a little bit of everything. It's not like you're just getting rap. The dude, R&B, obviously, pop, he does everything on one album. And other people that have tried to do it in his era hasn't been as successful. So when I say that, I'm just trying to make people understand that this man's album sales are within the likes of people like Michael Jackson, who, in my opinion, are, some of the greatest of all time to ever do it. So at some point, people are going to have to recognize, like, all right, we got to start understanding that when this man is doing something, it means something now. It's worldwide. It's not just a Meek Mill diss, whatever like that. We all know what Meek Mill just keeps taking L's. Two birds, one stone. The guy continues to go all the way in. I don't really know where that's going to end, because obviously Meek Mill told Remy Ma information about Nicki Minaj's butt cheeks just flopping all over the place, and just it was really, really bad what happened. Therefore, we got Sheether. I do believe that Remy Ma went too far with back-to-back, because that was garbage. She should have just left it at Sheether. But that's neither here nor there. Drake continues to just destroy this man's career. And I don't know how this is going to fall out, because listening to Rick Ross's album, I don't really get a lot of, any kind of diss action towards Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like Rick Ross, and we all know that Rick Ross and Meek Mill is very, very cool. I don't get any kind of like slick talking or anything like that. I don't know what that means. I don't know if he's just, Rick Ross is trying to say, look, you know what? Y'all could deal with that. Let me just get this money. But I don't really sense that it was a lot of animosity towards Drake on his album. And like I said, I'm listening to both so close together, and I don't sense it. If you guys, kind of figured something out where he's just going wild on Drake, maybe I just missed something. But as far as the More Life album goes, Passion Fruit, like this dude, he just does whatever he wants. He names songs whatever he wants. He does whatever he wants. And I can understand why a lot of people are frustrated with it. But the biggest thing, I love the Kanye West. I love the Kanye West feature. That was really, really good, because if you guys don't remember, Kanye West was supposed to be on Views. And, there was a whole thing with the contract. Kanye West, Jay-Z, and Drake was on the same song, was going crazy. And, everybody thought that it would be on the album. It wasn't. And just to see this happen, it's very, very huge. I will note, though, that looking through all the credits, because, I'm a kind of dude, I'm an old school dude, bro. I'm looking at the credit scene, like, who's getting this, who's getting that. Everybody's right, allegedly everybody's accusing Drake of people writing his rhymes, whatever. But I look further into that. I look into production. I look into things like that, and the people that are, producers and stuff like that. And I understand it's all Young Money, right? But Cash Money's all over that, too. So Birdman is just right back at it, bro. Everybody doesn't seem to understand that Birdman, his money's not going to stop. Like, the dude is intertwined into everything. Nicki Minaj still, he won't release Lil Wayne. He won't do a lot of things that people want. And, even though recently Rick Ross has brought it up, like I mentioned before, that doesn't mean anything, bro. Like if you look at it and you see, like once you see the Young Money, you see Cash Money right there. So Birdman's still eating. I don't know what's going on with him and Young Thug. I don't know. Remember, Young Thug was supposed to be, in my opinion, based on the way that Birdman was going with it, that was supposed to be Lil Wayne's replacement. Now that he's on an album with Drake, which is probably going to be the biggest pull for him in a long time, I don't know how this little Young Thug, Lil Wayne beef is going to go. But like I said, people were trying to get shot. They actively got dudes in jail right now that was shooting at Lil Wayne's bus. So we're going to have to figure that out later. I'm going to have to look more into that and see what's going on with it. I don't know which way it's going. I understand it's business. I understand that, you know, you got to do what you got to do at certain points, but I was not expecting Young Thug to be on this album. That was the biggest shocker for me. Like I said, I'm just going down throughout the credits and everything like that, and certain things that really came as a shocker. You know, Kanye West and Young Thug being able to do that. I thought Kanye West, you know, he went mad. The dude was blonde. He running around saying whatever he wants to. He's talking about Jay-Z. I didn't expect, you know, him to be on the album either, based on all the stuff that was going on. But that just shows that, you know, you can figure out ways to coincide and exist together and figure out how to make good music, because the song is Glow is dope. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you that it wasn't what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's a very, very good song, and overall, More Life is a very, very good album. So I'm gonna go ahead and recommend that anybody that's listening to this video, if you haven't already copped it, if you aren't already waiting to get it, go get it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you like Drake, this is just more of insight to him and what he's trying to say. And the More Life title means a lot as far as the way the album goes, and you can see what he's talking about. It's like very, very transparent, which he's been able to do throughout all his albums, and let you have a different feel by the time that you close it out. And you know, the way he ends it, he lets you know he has something in store for 2018. So definitely go out there and cop it. Let me know what you think about it. Leave a comment. Let me know how you're feeling about it. I'll see you guys and girls next time. One love.